Hello and welcome to our live coverage of the 2024 Southern Counties Cup final between the Caledonian Braves and Newton Stewart. I'm Callum Rattray, club media officer and commentator, and we'll soon be kicking off at PLAYBACK Stadium. But ahead of that, we'll take a look into our run to the final and how we got to this stage as we look to retain the competition once again. You may be wondering how we're in this competition as a side who play the game just outside of Glasgow. Previously, our home games were played down in Annan and we were members of the South of Scotland League, so we were invited to this competition. And a little bit on tonight's opposition, who are Newton Stewart. They reached the final after an impressive victory against fellow Lowland League team Gretna. They finished in third position in the South of Scotland League, just 4 points off the top, so they'll be sure to give us a tough game this evening. This will be our third straight final in the competition after reaching back-to-back finals in the previous 2 seasons. The first instalment we lost out to Dalbeatty, but we bounced back with a massive 3-1 victory against the same opposition in last year's final. So our retention of this year's competition started right here against Alliance Park against Wigtown and Blagnook. On the day we recorded an 8-0 victory, with goals coming from Josh Gemmell, back to hat-trick, 2 goals from Ross McNeil, 1 from Greg Stewart, 1 from Matty Collins, and Scott Cusa got the final goal in that game.
Striker play that.
Rolls it across and it's hit.
Well played.
Greg Stewart tucks it away. As Josh Gemmell picks it up at the edge of the box now. Look to sort his feet out, get a shot off, and he does. Josh Gemmell scores. Middle, Martin MacArthur, good challenge, drops down in the box, it comes. Great strike, keeper saves, rebound comes out to Josh Gemmell, who rifles home. Thompson finds Josh Gemmell in behind here, beats the offside and into the box. Josh goes, finishes it off, and it's a hat-trick for Josh Gemmell. Matty Collins in the middle, trying to sort it out, his feet here. He's held it up, Lewis Thompson flicks back to Ross McNeil, into Matty Collins again, shoots left-footed, and there's the 5th. From Matty. It's launched to Ross McNeil at the back, wins his header well. It's into the back of the net. Distance here, Chris, right-footed shot. Keeper makes a big save, drops down to Cammy Brennan. Rebound, McNeil now turns it in. And the Braves have the 7th, and Ross McNeil is on the score sheet once again.
Calling the ball there.
Scott Cusick wins the back, touches into box, left footed shot, and Scott Cusick gets in on the effort as well. In the quarter-final, we potentially had our toughest task of all, away to Queen of the South. At Palmerston, we recorded a 2-0 victory of goals coming late on for Aidan Clougherty and Cammy Bredner. Swinging this corner into the back post, Danny Martins is there, touches it. That's a cracking save there at close range, and a bit of space opens up in the middle of the park for Queen of the South man. Strike is peeled off to the right hand side, clips across in the middle. It's met there, and Barney White. Phenomenal save there from Barney White. Danny Martins clips a long ball up. He's going to run all the way through to Christian Getke, who's up on the left hand side here. Got Cammy inside. He's going to go around the outside, clips it across. Aidan Clougherty pulls it in, shoots, and scores! And the Braves have got the lead here. Cameron Brenner in the box and to work his feet out, and he's got a really good shot and scores. And the Braves have got their second goal here in quick succession. This time it's Cammy Bredner putting the ball into the back of the net. As McCartney now looks to take on his man around the outside here. Cuts it across the face of goal and into the arms of the goalkeeper, but the full-time whistle is blown now. And the Caledonian Braves have picked up a 2-0 win here in the Southern Counties Cup quarter-final, which will see us progress, of course, to the semi-final of the competition. And then in the semi-final, we faced off against Lockhart Thistle, where we recorded a 5-1 victory down in Dumfries. We had 5 different goal scorers in that game, with goals coming from Aidan Clougherty, Keane Spears, Greg Stewart, Ross McNeil and Matty Collins. Cammy Brennan came short to try and pick it up, but Daniel Martins will get it now, and he's into the delightful left-footed pass out. And the quarterback there, Daniel Martins, finding the pass up long and in the box. Braves shot comes off and it's turned in! And the Braves have got the lead here. It's Aidan Clougherty that smashes that ball. That's striking. The Braves get the ball back and play in the middle, and it's poked in behind. Chance for a shot here, and that's the second goal for the Braves. A great finish low down there. Ball slipped in behind from Greg Stewart into Keane Spears. Very talented and great to see him get his first goal, but as soon as I say that, our opposition have got a goal of their own now, and it's game on once again. Should deliver deep now. Greg Stewart meets it well, across the face of goal, and Ross McNeil turns it in. And the Braves have got their 2-goal cushion once again. Offshore here on the right hand side, he's got plenty of options in the middle. One of them is Matty Collins, who pulls it in, left foot to strike. And Matty Collins has got our 4th here. Matty Collins has probably deserved the goal, he's came close on a couple of occasions already. Great to see so many of our new owners tuning in today, including Rich Scott, here tuning in from Louisiana as well, so big shout out to you as well. 20 people have invested since kickoff alone today, so plenty to enjoy on and off the park for the Braves today, which has been an extremely productive afternoon. But here's John Guthrie in the box, who shoots and scores! And the Braves have got another one here, and it's John Guthrie, the team captain, getting on the score sheet late on with a great finish after being slipped into the box, hits with the power of his right foot, and it's 5 for the Braves. Putting a real cherry on top of a great performance for the Braves this afternoon here, as the full-time whistle is blown, as the Braves make their way into the Cup final. So it's not too long to go until kick-off in the final, so hopefully we'll be making that 4 victories out of 4 as we retain the competition. Come on, you Braves. Hello and welcome to live commentary of the Southern Counties Cup final here at Garlabank Stadium. I'm your commentator Callum Ratcher, and I'm delighted to be joined by Fraser once again. Fraser, before I let you introduce yourself, I'll say a quick apology to everyone tuning in right now. We're having a bit of a technical issue with our live stream, which we'll be doing our best to resolve throughout the game, but for now certainly we'll be giving you live commentary. So Fraser, looking forward to the game here? Yeah, it should be a fantastic occasion. The sun is shining. The teams look up for it. There's a fantastic crowd here at the Garlabank Stadium in Annan. Come on, Braves! And you'll hear there the supporters are out and they're in full voice, so it should be a fantastic game. Strong lineup from the Braves as well, Callum. Yeah, it does look like a strong team. Ricky's gone with his possibly the 11 that we called on the way down that we'd want to see for this game. And Fraser, if you'd like to give us a run through the team today. Yeah, of course. So we've got Bernie White in goals with Jack Brown and Robbie Stewart at full back, and Dan Martins and Greg Stewart at centre back. Then you have John Guthrie and Christian Getke sitting just in front of the back 4 there. Cameron Bredner out on the left hand side, Aidan Clougherty on the right hand side, Scott Cusick down the middle, playing in that number 10 role behind Ross McNeil. Plenty of goals in that front 4 there for the Braves, so hope to see either Ross McNeil, Scott Cusick, Aidan Clougherty, Cammy Bredner causing some problems for this Newton Stewart team, who are
had a good successful season in their league, third position at the moment, or as it finished in the end. So certainly will be a difficult game for the Braves.
Certainly will be. Just have to look at their last round where they beat Gretna, who are aside from one division. Gretna 2008 finished quite low in the table, but gave us a tough game earlier in the season. Gretna, and it shows there's not too much between the sides at this level as John Guthrie slips the ball into the box and it runs straight through to the opposition goalkeeper. He'll step out with the ball here.
Yeah, I think that was an early opportunity for the Braves. John Guthrie got on the ball in an advanced position. He looked to thread the pass, didn't quite come off, but a real sign of intent from the Braves. That's 20 seconds into the match, so hopefully they can keep that up. Maybe next time, if the pass is right from John Guthrie, we might see an attempt on goal. Newton Stewart just passing it around the back there. Scott Cusick was pressing quite aggressively, but they got rid of the ball now, and Cammy Brenner plays it into John Guthrie in midfield, plays it back to Greg Stewart. Plays it out to Robbie Stewart now, and back to Bernie White for his first touch of the final.
Braves looking comfortable in possession at the back here. Plays face to Daniel Martins, who switched the ball up long towards Robbie Stewart. Advance on left side, he jumps for his header. Not sure he got the touch on that, but the opposition player can loop it up long into the channel. Greg Stewart touches it down John Guthrie into Christian Getka. And along he sends a long ball up towards Aidan Clougherty on the right, which is intercepted well. You can see quite a few more people rolling into the stream now. Just a quick mention already, we've already said there that unfortunately we are having technical issues here at Garlabank, so we aren't able to provide video footage right now. We are trying to work on that, but as I say, me and Fraser will be giving you audio commentary now as Aidan Clougherty picks the ball up in the middle of the park. He gives it back to John Guthrie. Robbie Stewart out on the left-hand side now. Has a bit of space to crack a shot, which is blocked. Ball loops up into the air. Aidan Clougherty tries to put some pressure on Christian Getka. Quick one to John Guthrie and into Aidan again. He's able to spin about 20 yards from goal here. Aidan gets past one into the box. Forced on the outside here, but he can still get across in. It takes a deflection. Defender controls it in and clears it away up towards the halfway line where Daniel Martins is hassling. Breakdown's done well there and he rolls it 5 yards inside to Greg Stewart. Slows it down at the halfway line and finds John Guthrie. Back to Jack Brown on the right hand side. Braves knocking the ball around here as Jack Brown sends a long ball up to striker Ross McNeil. Runs a bit too much, but it's a miss kick there. Drops Scott Cusick, left foot shot. Oh, just wide of the bottom corner there. What an opportunity for the Braves.
That was, yeah, they've just gone direct there from Jack Brown up to Ross McNeil, which they've done a few times already in this first couple of minutes. It didn't initially stick, but the defender made a mistake. Ball falling to Scott Cusick, and with his cultured left foot, I think we half expected the net to ripple there, and I thought it was going to ripple.
Yeah, it did
but
catch
it just,
well.
yeah, just glanced past the side of the post. So really good opportunity, but unfortunately for the Braves, just didn't quite come off in the end. But again, good sign of intent. And Christian Getka goes long up to Aidan Clougherty here. Been direct so far. It's causing problems. That looked to go out yet, and the referee agrees. So the Braves will have a throw in just inside the Newton Stewart half here. Jack Brown with a wayward throw in that somehow managed to reach Scott Cusick there. I think the striker wasn't quite expecting that.
Well played by Cammy down the left-hand side there, picked up the ball, tried to skip past his man and was dragged back. And he wins a free kick for the Braves here, deep on the left-hand side, which is taken short here. The Braves looking happy to pass the ball around at times in this game, the early exchanges, and it's John Guthrie in plenty of space in the middle of the park. He gives it to Jack Brown. Clips up towards Ross McNeil, who's going to chase in the channel here. Enough pressure from Aidan Clougherty to see the defender knock it out of plate for a Braves throw-in. Something does look like the Braves could try and take advantage of the technical edge in this game, I'd say, Fraser.
Yeah, I think so, and so far we've already seen John Guthrie. He's been on the ball a lot. He's picking himself up in a lot of different spaces across the midfield and in advanced positions and defensive positions as well. So you can see him. I think he'll look to dictate the tempo. He's on the ball now and he's opens up. Can he get a shot away? No, he plays it inside Scott Cusick. 1-2. The pass from Scott Cusick. It's just a little bit heavy though, and he's unable to control it. Christian Getka looks it up long. Side to Aidan Clougherty though. It's judged to be offside, but yeah, I think definitely John Guthrie is looking. He's up for this tonight. The captain.
Yeah, just got a little bit tippy-tappy, I think it's safe to say, in the middle of the park there. A little break-up of play, but the Braves are driving up from that play in the middle of the park, and Scott Cusick in that number 10 position as well, just in front of John. See the two of them combining there too.
I was slightly disappointed John Guthrie didn't unleash from distance.
He had plenty of space, didn't he?
He did have time and space, but he elected to play it into Scott Cusick.
Straight through to Bernie White though, this long ball, and Daniel Martin to play out from the back for the Braves. It's John Guthrie now. Goes to Robbie Stewart. Back to Greg Stewart again. He finds Daniel Martins on the other side of the box. Braves being given a bit of space to play out from the back here. Opposition standing off whilst the Braves pass around their central defenders, and John Guthrie is happy to drop in and into play with his teammates.
Gone long again there. Greg Stewart just put far too much on that, and Christian Getka wasn't able to get it. But I don't know if this is something that they've maybe worked on in training, trying to get the ball from back to front quickly with some direct long balls, but it's working so far, I think. Happy to play the ball in the deck as well when they can, and Aidan Clogherty will pounce on a wayward pass here on the edge of the box.
Good play.
Footwork, great challenge from the Newton Stewart defender there. He comes away with the ball, and again. The referee has given a free kick against the Braves here, and that was brilliant defending from Newton Stewart. Aidan Clogherty had a real opportunity there. He was into the box, full stride, but just wasn't able to get the shot away in time.
Yeah, that was some bold play there from Aidan though, making that run, playing on the right wing today, Aidan, and charging him to the left, right into the box, and perhaps just almost closed down the angle a little bit on himself, going onto his left foot. His weaker foot, of course, and good bit defending in the end as well.
Weaker foot? Doesn't have.
Well, he doesn't know what that is, does he?
Greg Stewart here on the ball, receives a pass from Daniel Martins that goes out to Robbie Stewart at left back. Plays it into Christian Getka's pass is wayward, and it goes to Newton Stewart here. Luckily for the Braves, though, their pass is also straight to the feet of Daniel Martins, and Jack Brown will clip that over the top onto the head of the Newton Stewart defender. Scott Cusick will compete, which he does, but loses out to Aidan Clogherty. A wee bit scrappy in midfield, but Newton Stewart, nice footwork in midfield there. Christian Getka will emerge now. Aidan Clogherty making the run. Takes the ball with an unorthodox touch from his backside there. Christian Getka has gone down underneath a heavy challenge. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. It was all go in the middle of the park there, but the Braves here now with a very good opportunity. We've got Cammy Bredner just taking the ball off of John Guthrie. Both players obviously eager to wrap their foot round this. Possibly, I would say, just within Cammy Bredner range, John Guthrie's shaping to maybe clip this onto the head of Daniel Martins, but Cammy Bredner, John Guthrie takes it, and it does go to Daniel Martins. It's gone too far though, but Greg Stewart will pick it up at the back. He's got his back to the penalty box here, so he'll go back to Christian Getka. Takes the touch into John Guthrie. It goes back, all the way back to Robbie Stewart, and the Braves will look to go again. Christian Getka looks for Ross McNeil. Scott Cusick not sure which player he was going for. And I don't think they knew either, so Newton Stewart will emerge here. Greg Stewart picks up a loose pass, and now out to Cammy Bredner. Not really seen much of Cammy so far yet. Looking forward to seeing him getting on the ball. And Newton Stewart now breaking down the right hand side. Daniel Martins is coolly across to mop up. Very scrappy in the last sort of passages of play here, but Cammy Bredner now into Scott Cusick. Plays it out of pitch there for a throw in. Well, it's a throw into the Braves here, so Scott Cusick bounces it back to Robbie Stewart. And Greg Stewart to Daniel Martins now. Frantic 30 seconds or so there. Daniel Martins goes for the diagonal up to Cammy Bredner again. It's a little bit forced. It just goes a wee bit long and out. Hits the fence on the far side there. Gives both teams just a time a bit of time to relax, set themselves. Newton Stewart will play it into midfield now. John Guthrie, fantastic challenge, and now he'll get a chance to pick his head up, plays it inside to Scott Cusick. Takes a couple of touches, one touch too many there. Newton Stewart now, they'll break. Good jockeying from Christian Getka, just holds them up a little bit, kills their momentum, and then they'll go back to the left back.
So quick pass over to the top to the winger there, just goes out of field.
And Jack Brown with a slightly better throw in than his last a couple of minutes ago. It's the feet of Greg Stewart, who plays it to Robbie Stewart now. Little drag back to Greg Stewart, picks his head up, goes back to his partner in crime there, Daniel Martins, to Jack Brown. So far, a lot of John Guthrie there takes the ball in the turn, fantastic. Plays it into the space there for Cammy Bredner. Unfortunately, Cammy just a little bit behind on that one, so the ball goes out for a goal kick. I think you can see Callum, the Braves, when they're passing the ball around the back, you can see a lot of the Ross McNeil, Aidan Clougherty, Cammy Bredner, Scott Cusick even, they're all sort of shaping for the long ball, so I don't know if that's a tactic that they're going for today, is looking for that long pass. But then on that occasion, John Guthrie dropped in, took the ball in the centre circle, and then was able to pick his head up and drive. So potentially looking to sort of drag the back four of Newton Stewart away from the play to open up space for Christian Getka and John Guthrie in midfield.
Well,
something to keep an eye on. I don't know if could also be talking rubbish, Callum.
Tactical insight there. Yeah, well, I certainly think in that front line, just behind Ross McNeil, you've got three extremely technical players, and Scott Cusick, Aidan Clougherty, and Cam Bredner can all play in different roles and interchange and move around. And Ross is that focal point, and they can move around and drag the opposition out of position where they can.
Yeah. Interesting one. I'll keep an eye on it, but I think definitely
Maybe Ricky sees this as a game for John Guthrie to really sink his teeth into, and the more he can get. Oh, and just as I was talking nervous there, Newton Stewart had a sort of half chance. Fell comfortably into the arms of Bernie White. The ball went long up to Ross McNeil, who got ahead to it, but no more than that. The ball's now back with Bernie White.
That was probably their best chance of the game from that long free kick up, but real danger for the Braves as John Guthrie comes back up with the ball, gives it to Ross McNeil, who's dropped a little bit deep to pick it up here, and he gives it all the way back, and it's Greg Stewart. Heart defence for the Braves once again today, stepping forward and finding Cammy Bredner, releasing him down the left-hand side here, and he's taking his man on around the outside here. Just clips off the back of his own heel though and goes back to the opposition player. No, it's so dangerous with Cammy can open up those legs and take his man on around the outside. Meanwhile, he's pressing to win the ball straight back, and he's done really well. And he goes again onto his left foot, gets a cross in towards Ross McNeil, runs past everyone, played up into the air, the edge of the box, pulled in by Aidan Clougherty, now gives it to John Guthrie. He's pressed though, and opposition win the ball, and they'll look to break out here. A little bit of space had opened up there, but Christian Getka intercept well there. Good play from Christian. Some of the home fans think, some of the opposition fans think that was a free kick. And Scott Cusick almost finds Cammy Bredner with a slip pass in. Just a bit too much weight on it, but good sign of intent there from the Braves this game. Certainly brightening up a little bit there.
Yeah, no, it's been a tough one to commentate on the last couple of minutes. There's been a lot of action, sort of a lot of turnovers from both teams, but definitely some nice football. Scott Cusick, you can see he's just dropping into that pocket in front of Ross McNeil, and he is looking every time. He's looking for Cammy Bredner to make that run. There's a couple of times now he's tried that slip pass through. I think it will come off. When it does, Cammy Bredner will be licking his lips. But now Robbie Stewart comes off. He's played a pass up to Ross McNeil. Looks slightly offside, but the referee, there we go, confirmed.
Side end.
Lovely pass from Robbie Stewart though, and nice idea. Just Ross McNeil a bit eager to get on the end of that one. So almost all players now in the Caledonian Braves half, as the Newton Stewart goalkeeper is shaping to go long, which he does. Onto the head of Daniel Martins, will comfortably in Clougherty there, and challenging for that ball's taken a shoulder to the back. He looks slightly winded. Certainly got the referee's decision to blow for a free kick. Has got the Newton Stewart faithful
a little bit riled up over here in this stand. Beautiful stadium here in Annan, basked in sunlight. Even Clockety there, he's back to his feet. Looks like he's possibly seen stars a little bit still, but he's jogging now. Daniel Martin's across to Jack Brown. John Guthrie out in the touchline here on the right hand side. All the way back to Bernie White. He's happy to take a touch and play it out to Greg Stewart. He's made a nice angle for him and he's now driving into midfield. He's gone long again. Aidan Clockety, I think maybe still ever so slightly dazed from the challenge there. Wasn't quite on the same wavelength as Greg Stewart, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Newton Stewart happy to play the goal kick short there. And no rush to go long at the moment. Just drawing Scott Cusick in, who's taking the bait. He's quite happy to chase him down. Ross McNeil now they go long. Jack Brown competes but loses out. The number 9 for Newton Stewart. He's down the left hand side here, plays it inside to the left winger. He takes a nice couple of touches, gets past Aidan Clockety, but not Daniel Martin. The referee blows for a free kick. I think he was clipped there, it was soft but possibly worthy of a free kick, so it's a very good position for Newton Stewart. And just a sign of what they do have to offer actually. They've not had a great chance to show it so far, but nice link-up play between the left midfield player and striker. So we're just probably in line with the edge of the box here. Possibly 23, 24 yards out from goal. An angle, ball's curled in, it looks like it's going too long there and it goes out for a goal kick. They'll be disappointed with that, Newton Stewart. I think the way that the game's gone so far, the Braves probably the majority of the possession. I would imagine that Newton Stewart will get a lot of their opportunities from set plays, so they'll be disappointed not to have at least tested Bernie White there, but the Braves will be more than happy to see that one go out for a goal kick as Bernie White goes long. Not the greatest of goal kicks, but it works out, and Cammy Brenner with a lovely clip pass up to Ross McNeil. I'm not sure about that. It's been given as an offside.
That was a tight one there.
That was tight. Ross McNeil didn't claim otherwise. So.
We've got to say, Cammy Brenner's been looking like he's going to be driving forward every time he gets on the ball, as he has been in great form in recent weeks.
One of the most beautiful things in life, Callum, is seeing Cammy Brenner in full flight.
Not that we've had a game for a few weeks, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been missing the action.
The last game of the season was a fantastic game for the Braves. Here, Newton Stewart tried to get the ball across there. Jack Brown does well to block. They go again. The ball's come back up to the striker, chests it down to the left winger, plays a pass round the outside. They're just not on the same wavelength there, and Daniel Martins just sees that one out. But yeah, as I was saying, a 3-2 comeback victory for the Braves at Alliance Park against Cowdenbeath.
Final league game of the season, of course, before the semi-final against Lochar, but it's great action. The Braves certainly been scoring goals recently. It's going to be a free kick there. Ross McNeil clipped over in the middle of the park. Ross McNeil has been in fine goal scoring form. 26 for the season. Delighted to announce that he'll be signing a contract for new season. A new contract for next season, I should say. Sorry, today. Big news for the Braves, that, isn't it?
That is huge. He's received recognition for his performances this season. I think named in a couple of teams of the season, and he's scored a lot of goals, and he's been crucial for this Braves team. Just provides a great focal point. You've got the technical players in behind him, and he's just a brilliant reference for the team.
That's good footwork from John Guthrie, middle of the park. Finds Cammy Brennan, peeled inside. Ran into a bit of danger there. A bit of fancy attempted footwork from the opposition player, falls over, but they do keep a hold of it, and now the ball's clipped into the channel. Daniel Martin's back there chasing it for the Braves and pulls it in at the edge of the box. Down from behind, and that's a free kick there. After a bit of a heavy challenge on Dan.
I don't know, is he given that as a... I think he's just let that go as a...
Oh, is he not? I thought no, he's given me a yellow card there, yeah.
Oh, no, he has. It's a free kick. That was a bad challenge. No bias here. That was a lack of control there into the back of Daniel Martins. I think he's lucky that he's not come away worse from that, actually.
Just a little bit naughty there. Possibly the Achilles of Dan caught there.
It was composed defender from Daniel Martins. He didn't look at any point like he was too worried about the situation before him, just quite happy to get his body across. And
you wouldn't say that was a reckless or completely dangerous tackle. It was just silly, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was pointless,
silly,
really.
a wee bit lacking control as well, but yeah, I think a yellow card is fair.
Great play from Cammy Bredner on the left here, and he gives the ball back to John Guthrie. Braves in their own half. Jack Brown on the right hand side now can get his head up and rolls it short into John Guthrie, who spins at the halfway. Gives it to Christian Getka.
Lovely dummy.
I hope that's what he meant, yeah, and the Braves keep a hold of the ball.
Oh, lovely feet from Robbie Stewart. As he comes inside there, he's playing that inverted full-back role at the moment. Christian Getka now out in the Robbie Stewart position, plays it back to Daniel Martins.
It's like a modern day full-back, Robbie Stewart.
Yeah, he is. Fantastic. Another player I think is fantastic.
Offside flag up in Aiden, but that's the modern day full-back, I guess, if you grow up watching the likes of João Cancelo, like Robbie Stewart at the age of 18, chartered hero.
Yeah, no, exactly. Definitely he's technical full-back, but he's also got the physical ability as well. He's fast, he's got height on his side as well, so yeah, real modern day full-back.
I think first and foremost what you want to see as well from a defender at this level is that he's a good defender as well, of course, and great technical abilities in there as well.
He is, yeah, there's no doubt about it. He has got a bit of everything.
Daniel Martins hassling around the striker there, and it's quite a battle between the two of them in this game. And walk towards Ross McNeil, controls it in.
A little bit scrappy here as Newton Stewart now emerged with the ball in the Caledonian Braves half.
Big switch across on the far side there, runs out of play, and Robbie Stewart will take the throw on. We have seen some good continuity, certainly with that back four throughout this season as it's gone on. A bit chopping and changing at the start of the year, but really has settled down with those four players that we've seen today. A bit soft from Scott Kuzik there, and Daniel Martins brings it in at the edge of his box under heavy pressure, but he does well to find Aidan Clougherty. Deep in his half and across to Greg Stewart.
Yeah, it's a really settled back four, and you can see they all know exactly what they should be doing and at what times. Christian Getka now goes long over to Aidan Clougherty. Defender does well, he just reads it, but his header falls at the feet of Ross McNeil. Takes a bit of time just to assess his options, plays it out to Jack Brown, who steps inside. Ross McNeil 1-2 with Jack Brown, does well to win the ball. Scott Kuzik into Cammy Bredner, plays it round the corner to Ross McNeil. Can he get... Oh, the shot flashes across goal to the point that it's actually going out for a throw-in, but Cammy Bredner gets across and loops the ball in. Yeah.
That was some great play there from the Braves in the box, and Ross McNeil just tried to squeeze it across the face of goal, just wide of the mark, but
that's exactly what he did.
Striker,
he did squeeze it. I don't know.
He did squeeze it a bit too much, didn't he? He reversed the angle.
He did. That was really good interplay between. I've lost track of the players involved. I think Jack Brown was coming inside there into the feet of Scott Kuzik, and then it eventually fell at Ross McNeil, and just from the angle, it was too tight an angle with his right foot. It just sort of rolled across the face of the goal, but great opportunity. Looks like it's a handball from Christian Getka, not deliberate.
No, just nicked into
definitely hit his hand, and Newton Stewart will be more than happy to be coming away with a free kick now.
And I must say a shout out to everyone tuning in today from wherever you are listening to around the world. That's 122 people tuning in now, Fraser, not to get you sweating at all in your seat there, but shout out to everyone.
Already was, it's very warm.
Lovely. Scottish evening's free kick is sent into the box. Tristan Getka heads it down into the box where a strike will come, deflects. Daniel Martins can pull it in though and hacks it away clear. Braves survive a scare there. One ball to Ross McNeil was hassling.
Oh, no way.
Unfortunate to have brought his man down there. It was quick to go down, I have to say.
Yeah, no, I think that was soft. I think the referees bought that one. Maybe the replays will say otherwise, but yeah, I think Ross McNeil was just doing what any good striker would do and was competing.
Yes.
But also, I guess the fullback was doing what any good fullback would do and went down under a slight contact.
No, I mean, you can't really blame the defender there. Ross McNeil would have been in on goal and professional play. Ball up. Jack Brown will see it out there for the Braves in that right back area. Another one of the players signed up for next season. 21-year-old right back. a player that I'd say plays beyond his years as well.
Yeah,
Jack Brown with his just solid play, rarely makes a mistake at the back.
Yeah, really solid play. Even as we've seen 5 minutes ago, he's got a little bit in attack as well if need be. So Robbie Stewart plays out to Cammy Bredner. Can he get a chance to? He does play it into Scott Cusick. Now he's away.
Lovely play there.
Down the left-hand side, first time ball across to Ross McNeil. Or not quite Ross McNeil, more the stand on that occasion, but really positive.
Maybe he looked like he'd have been going for a sort of Todd Cantwell.
Yeah.
Anyone saw that for Rangers the other day? A world-class Todd Cantwell goal. He was aiming for the far post, of course. And
Not quite sure.
That was a shot all day, wasn't it? I should give some context here. Fraser sitting next to one of the biggest Celtic fans we know there, so
Not tonight, he's not.
full credit to Todd Cantwell.
He's a Braves fan until midnight tonight, and then we'll resume the Celtic supporting allegiances tomorrow. But Newton Stewart down the right-hand side, they've just checked back. Greg Stewart did well. But Newton Stewart still get the ball in intricate play here.
Quite that well.
Far right-hand side. Get the ball across. Jack Brown, the ball bounces in the box. Never what you want to see from a defensive point of view.
Braves not really dealing on that cross first time. Get away with it in the end, but the ball's looped back in again, and a bit of pinball there. It will drop down to Jack Brown. Hopefully he can get the proper clearance in here, looking for Ross McNeil at the halfway line. Does just about get a flick onto it. The opposition can loop the ball back up long into the channel. It's flicked on, but that will go straight through to the hands of Bernie White there. But our opposition showing their threat on a few occasions here.
That'll worry Ricky and the rest of the coaching staff, I would imagine, but that was all too easy there for the ball to come across. Luckily there was no one there to get in the end of it, but the ball did bounce in quite a dangerous position. Jack Brown was there to clear, but definitely not. On another occasion that might have been punished by the Braves, or against the Braves, should I say so. Yeah, they've not had too many mistakes so far, and they've played well and they've had a good start to this game, but on that occasion that was worrying times.
As Robbie Stewart goes high and long up to Aidan Clougherty, lovely touch. Edge of the box here. Oh, his pass into John Guthrie.
John Guthrie was making one of those late runs up from midfield into the box to give some support. Just about away from him there. Outplay for a Braves thrown on the right now after the clearance, and Jack Brown will take this one. What do you say? Just over 5 yards away from the corner flag. 5-10 yards. He pops it towards Aidan Clougherty. Made a run back towards the byline there, and I think the less said about that one, the better, as it goes out of play for a goal kick.
His footballing ability has been good so far in this first half, but his throwing ability left a bit to be desired. That's twice now he's had some quite questionable throw-ins, but
probably
we'll
wasn't
let him
expecting to be getting a run out in this final tonight. He could make himself a hero if he was to
I've
stop
not,
this
because I avoid
penalty.
taking.
Come back from football where foul throws are allowed, of course. Anyway, keep the ball at the back. Foul throws are encouraged, if anything. But that's what they do. Have a substitute goalkeeper ready to go. Have to take the goalkeeper shot on.
Jack Brown's dodgy throw-in so far have been within the laws of the game. Just
how many goals have been breaking the one throw.
John Guthrie's played down his pass through to Ross McNeil's touch. It's just a wee bit dodgy. And Newton Stewart quite happy to play out from the back here. Now they go long. But they're in no hurry to go long. Immediately Daniel Martins does really well to take it down the chest. Almost swallowed it though, and Newton Stewart were able to pounce on the pass he played into midfield.
You definitely don't want to be standing over the penalty spot for too long.
But then I also wouldn't want to be coming cold off the bench to stop a Ross McNeil penalty, so not ideal for either party here.
Uses an opportunity as well for another one again. Coming up to give a shout
think
out
Newton
to
Stewart
our
will be
under-20
happy
side
with
who
how
reached
the
the cup final in
balance
dramatic
of play
fashion
is
yesterday.
played out in the last 5-10
Best
minutes.
shootouts
The Braves
I've
were
seen,
really
certainly from their perspective.
showed
5 from 5 from the spot.
bit of threat earlier on.
Yes, especially coming to the top ends and cup finals comes to the end on Thursday as well. And the division split between the sides. They'll be quite happy with the work of the Braves in this opening 70 minutes. As panned out, too much threat. I thought the Braves looked like they were on front foot in those opening exchanges of this game, but since Liam McCarthy's crowd last night, this game hasn't it?
It settled out, yeah, definitely. The Braves not had the ball as much as they did at the start. John Guthrie's possibly not been as involved in the game as he was in the opening stages. As Newton Stewart play a nice ball into the box here. Jack Brown does well defensively and he'll put clear.
And he scores!
Again, Newton Stewart.
Never any doubt there.
Never in the chest, there's no doubt at all.
How many is that for the season, Callum?
Goes inside, John Guthrie does well.
Right.
Quick
Ross has
math.
told me off a couple of times on social
Caused some
media for
problems.
that.
Scott Cusick now is
27 for the season for Ross McNeil
pressing hard and
goal scorer already.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's 4 for the evening for the Braves.
St Newton Stewart back
Confidently makes
into their own half now, back to the goalkeeper. So
2 goals
Braves
in
will
the
be
first
happy
half, 2 goals
just
in
to
the
settle
second
down for a wee
half.
second, get into a nice
Lovely finish from Ross McNeil.
shape, defensive shape. And Scott Cusick goes
First
now,
time tonight
goes
for him
down.
to get on the score sheet.
So you're just adding up the
Centre
goal
back
scorers.
goes into midfield. John Guthrie pounces.
It's unusual to see the Braves
Plays
score
first time
4
ball
and
into Ross McNeil. Lovely touch into Christian Getka's pass is just wayward again.
he was giving you knew he was
It comes back to him and again it's just
taking
a
it away. And
slightly wasted pass there from Christian Getka. It's not what you expect from him. Newton Stewart have an opportunity now.
Party.
They've got in front of the
Fully
midfield and
arrived.
they're driving into it. Final third.
Collins, 1-2.
break up there, Christian Getka's giving away a free kick. Slightly off the ball there. And
Yeah.
had a change, get the ball into the box there.
Sorry, I
Just
missed
a
that.
couple of slack passes. Christian Getka there, 2 slack passes in a row. It's just not quite going to feet. You'd expect a little bit more from a player of his calibre. So
As a reward for winning the penalty.
hopefully
we should say
if the
don't
Braves can
forget
clean them
Aiden
up,
under arrest.
then we'll see more chances come. But
For next season, really talented young
Newton
attacker.
Stewart now with another set piece. They're looking to cause a wee bit more trouble than they have done so far as it comes in swinger. Goes, sort of evades everyone. It's now back to Jack Brown.
Jack Brown can get it clear up to the halfway touch in the second half to up to the halfway line and the ball again and comfortably down to the positioner. It's Robert Stewart. Passing the ball around a bit better at this moment in time. The Braves do. John Guthrie pressed up high. Free kick again. It's John gives the ball away and
Hanging about, and he wants involved.
Just
Christian Getka,
hint
fantastic.
of overplaying there
With a
from
lovely
the Braves.
threaded pass through to
Christian
Ross McNeil.
Getka
Played the pass
playing it
close to the
into
shot.
John Guthrie took a touch.
At the inside of the
Newton
post.
Stewart were on
How
time
that's
there.
not gone in, I'm not sure.
going a bit slow at this moment in time for the Braves. I think
Great
it's fair to say
opportunity
possession.
from
Yeah,
Ross
yeah,
McNeil.
yeah.
He's shaking his head. He's
Nothing to worry
not
about
happy. He wanted
too much. So
another.
they're still it's an even game, but definitely
Potentially the option
not as
there was
dominant
to
as
play it
they maybe
inside
were in the
to
earlier
one
stages.
of the on-rushing midfielders, but not for him.
This Braves team
He
get
saw
out
the
too,
goal,
especially
went to
Yeah.
the second. Very nearly had it, but
Bobby.
beat
No,
Stewart.
not yet, not
Unlike
yet.
him.
But it's just the midfield battle. It was definitely
Yeah,
almost squeezing it
it
in.
was all John Guthrie's at the start. I think he's already scored 1 goal in this cup Newton final. Stewart He wanted would another. argue maybe winning that midfield Totally battle. understand that.
So
The last 5-10 minutes, they've got
Still
a
in
ball on the
midfield.
edge of the box here. They get a shot away.
As he gives
It's a shot on target from Newton Stewart.
comfortable stop for Bernie White there, but sign of intent from the opposition. Left hand
It
side.
was comfortable. Benny White's never letting that one in, but
Bernie White comfortably comes and claims that.
definitely an opportunity for Newton Stewart.
Feet
Ross McNeil, they've gone long up to Aidan Clorty, flashes the ball across goal. There's just no one there. There's no one there. If there was someone in that 6-yard box,
Lovely
that was a
pass.
fantastic goal.
What a goal
That's
that is.
another goal for the Braves. That is
Very
fantastic.
clever back front
Tammy
also.
Brenner, find Ross McNeil.
For the Braves to get into that position, but
For the Braves, Fraser, what a move.
really
I don't know if
dangerous.
you heard me there. I
Cross from
sort of
Aidan
let
Clorty.
out
Christian Getka
sort
went
of
ahead
gasp
of
of
there.
disappointment when
Newton
Cameron
Stewart throw in.
crossed it. I wanted
back to where
see
we
him on it,
started.
defender.
Newton
But
Stewart
he knew what he was doing. What a
Cam
pass
deep
that
in their
was,
own
right
half.
over the
with the throw in.
defender onto the foot of Ross McNeil in one touch, one
Christian
finish.
Getka again. This time falls to the feet of Scott Cusick.
After your
Christian
box
Getka
shot.
plays it back to John
We love
Guthrie.
this straight
Nice.
after as well. Teammates.
One touch passing from the Braves, goes back to Daniel Martins, lifts his head,
Dish that
let's go
ball
back
out
out
to
to Christian
Brenner.
Getka,
Pass to an assist
and
there.
back to Greg Stewart.
In many ways,
Into
Bernie
midfield.
White is really
Cammy
clever.
Brendan's just taking up a position in centrally here and he turns beautifully, gets a shot away. Looks like he maybe just dragged his foot along the deck there as he
When he gets in those positions.
began his backswing. That's fantastic from Cammy Brendan. They're just
How many goals
lovely
is that for the
feet.
season?
A lot of defenders will struggle to deal with that.
28
Managed to get away from
3 now in the slot past
defender and
seasons.
get a shot away.
Better.
Better from the Braves for sure.
That's more goals than I've scored in my life, including my back garden. Really good. Technical players get there. On the ball a little
Daniel
bit more.
Martins.
John Guthrie's
Oh, lovely.
driving the
Christian
team,
header
this
to
team
Christian
so far,
Getka now into John Guthrie.
but English players can certainly.
Oh, that is
issues here.
fantastic from Ross McNeil. What a dummy that is. Matty Collins rolls his foot over the ball and slots it into the bottom corner. That is silky
Start as well
football.
this game.
Yeah,
I
it has
cannot
him
wait to see that in the
partly down
replay, Callum.
to the fact that there's
Ross
lost
McNeil playing with
stoppages due
a
to
swagger. I don't think it, well, he won't get the
fouls
assist
and
for that.
and
There was no
offsides.
touch
I'm not
involved.
sure.
But that was all Ross McNeil.
I've
Fantastic.
not got the greatest view on that from here, but I don't know. It almost feels like
That is gorgeous. That
Anytime there's an attack, it's been
Sort of
stopped
Barcelona,
by an offside, but
ball in
obviously we've
from
got the
John
linesman, that's what
Guthrie.
they're here for, so
I'll put my live updates.
Ross McNeil will need to address that. He's not happy about it.
Ross
Arms
McNeil just
outstretched.
nonchalantly walked
Talking
over
to
the
the
ball as if
referee.
he wasn't paying attention.
Dissown,
And Matty Collins was through one-on-one.
confessing his
with the goalkeeper.
innocence.
You should definitely.
Newton Stewart go long here. All the goals have been goalkeeper. Daniel Martins competes,
so you
but
can see the
loses out, but the ball
just Matty Collins. That
roll
was
back into the arms of
a
Bernie
beautiful
White.
finish as well. Matty Collins just rolled his foot over the
Robbie
ball.
Stewart here picks his head
Equally
up,
as nonchalant as
clips the ball up to Ross McNeil.
was
Nice
stepping
clip
over it.
onto Scott Kuzik. Ball's just
Yep.
difficult height to control, but he does well.
Slotted it down.
Now he's got the
past
ball where he wants it. Back to John Guthrie. He's shaped to go to Jack Brown, but he's gone the other way now. Robbie Stewart clips it into the box.
6 now for the Braves.
It's falling at the feet of Scott Kuzik. Defender does well to clear though.
Collins have been
Now Newton Stewart away. Daniel Martin's brilliant defending. Just managed to get across and get a toe to it.
in the top competitions. So they're from down season, feel the danger and goal scoring, and get a triple change up from Barney White back to Stewart, goes short to come off the bench. It's final 10 minutes here. Deep on the left hand side here. Ross McNeil, no hat trick. Ross McNeil, I'm sure he'll be slightly disappointed.
He gutted the dummies that
Halfway line, cutting inside now.
Had a shot himself, but
Scott Kuzik, placed by Josh Gannell. Harry Bredner. Good play from the Braves. Edge of the box. Last 2 minutes intercepted. Scott Kuzik wins it straight back though. Clips in the box towards Aiden Fogarty. Defender just about gets touched up to it. Shot comes. Blocked away from Cammy Bredner and not too short there by Newton Stewart over halfway line. Stop the game here momentarily as there's a man down in the box.
See the same intensity from the
Yeah,
Braves.
but
Is that a head injury? I don't.
could well have been, I'm
Oh.
not sure. I'd love to see now.
Right.
Fast break score for Thompson. He came so close.
Right.
I think he's hit the ball
It's a
4 or
slightly
5
more
times.
delicate part of the
Assist.
male anatomy, I
Goal.
think.
So see if we can get that up on that left hand side. Of course, with the Braves.
Yeah, stop the game. I understand that. Although I don't know if that's quite within the rules. I think it's only if it's the face or the head, but we'll let him off.
First half, Newton
I
Stewart
understand the pain that he's going through
certainly
right
made that a game, but now in the second half, the Braves are flexing their muscles.
Positive though from the Braves
nice
in that passage of play there, Callum.
nice
Some
goals.
opportunities.
That's all you can ask for it.
Really good defending from Newton Stewart to get across and block.
Summer's evening.
Block the shots, but we've got a bounce ball here from the referee. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Aiden Clougherty also looks like he's unsure how this is going to play out. Contested drop ball or no?
Back to position, yeah, I thought. Never. Anyway, players resumed a long ball up to the halfway line.
Nice touch from Robbie Stewart. Plays it to John Guthrie. It always looks like he's got so much time in the ball. Aiden Clougherty, I like the idea, but just wasn't on the same wavelength as Scott Kuzik. And Newton Stewart are not on the same wavelength as each other either. But all breaks that looked offside, referee surely.
Wait, then what wee moment to put his flag up there?
I know it
Watching
does.
a Premier League game with VAR or something. Maybe he's been watching himself. Flag did eventually go up. I don't think there is any VAR at this level, Fraser.
No, not at all.
Confirmed.
And swinger.
Talking about any video, can confirm the game is still, of course, to the arguers
Now falls to Josh Gemmell.
recorded and
He wanted in on the
we'll
action.
get the stream up. Or either way, we'll
wasn't
still
able to get
upload
in
the
on
game
it.
in full with our
Unfortunately, he's just
commentary
flashed
linked
up
as well onto
wide
YouTube
of
as
the
well,
post.
as well as our highlight package as well. So we'll get that up later tonight and onto his right foot there, looking towards the top right corner. I thought that could be the moment of flex, and time we'll love to get it up the second half if we can, but good bloody Josh Gemmell in the middle. Fraser doing plenty to keep you entertained in that first half.
Oh, Cammy Brenner does really well. Flashes the ball across goal, but Newton Stewart, defender, gets a great foot to it, and it goes out for a corner. Is this the first corner of the match for the Braves? If I remember rightly, I think it might be.
No status for myself, but I believe it may well be.
Knuckleball
Jack
from
beside us here is nodding in
Thompson.
agreement, so
almost
I think we'll take that as confirmation. He's the data man. Yeah.
fan.
Cammy Brenner stands over the ball, an outswinger to come in here. Plenty of threat in the middle as it lands on the head of Robbie Stewart, bounces up in the air, it's still live.
Back to Robbie again on the right side of the box here.
This final big
And
chance.
then clips it
Lovely.
back to Aidan Fogarty in the box. Could get a shot here back to Daniel Martin. Hits it. Cracks it. Blocked off a close range. John Guthrie wins it back behind the press. Robbie Stewart finding himself a new position on the right wing here. Back to Aidan Fogarty. Serious clip to the edge of the box, and that's going to be a free kick and a bit of a furious reaction from the Newton fans here.
Yeah,
The yellow card is brandished, but did Aidan had his heels clips in there.
Yeah, I actually, it happened so fast I'm not actually sure what happened there. Definitely, the ball was won, whether or not, I think he maybe, the referee's probably judged that he's gone through the back
A little bit too nonchalant.
to win the ball
that time.
on Aidan Fogarty. So,
Touches the ball.
good opportunity for the Braves. Cameron Bredner, he's got that ball in his clutches. I think there's no doubt who's
They've not let the
taking this
intensity
one.
drop really, Braves are
Suited to the one left to take her
Yeah.
just outside the box on the right hand side from Braves' perspective. So young players on this pitch
potentially too much of an angle for a shot.
I think there is the elder state. Take the shot here if he wants. It is certainly a tight angle, so he do well.
I'd like him to take a shot. We've not really tested the goalkeeper as much as we would like to have seen.
Certainly so. It's just a two-man wall. 3 yards outside the box. Cammy Bredner. He hits it. It's on target. It bounces. Keeper saves.
And there we go!
Cammy Bredner's giving the Braves the lead in this cup final. A bit of a stroke of luck. The bounce of the ball going into the goal, but Cammy Bredner has got the effort, and the Braves lead by 1 goal. Fraser.
No, you make your own luck. Cameron Bredner, he's got the ability. It wasn't the sweetest of strikes, but I think he's played that ball over the wall. It's bounced just in front of the goalkeeper. Possibly the dry AstroTurf has made it difficult for the goalkeeper. He's palmed it away, but Daniel Martin very kindly let the ball roll in there. He could have tapped it in, stolen the goal, but he let it roll in for Cammy Bredner, and there was no one there to clear it. The only man there was Daniel Martins. He saw that it went over the line.
He was almost there just to usher the ball in, wasn't it? Daniel Martin's out of respect. And,
I don't know, if that was Ross McNeil, probably would have been sticking his laces through it. But anyway, it was down to Cammy Bredner.
Lewis Thompson now.
Not the sweetest of strikes,
Well
but
to get across,
exactly
but
what you want to be
covered well and
seeing from him, testing the goalkeeper, and that's what
for a
happens.
corner.
You put the ball in that area, make the goalkeeper
corner here.
work. Sometimes they won't. So 1-0 to the Braves.
Lewis
It's a
Thompson.
slice of fortune,
Shot
but
to Robbie Stewart. Onto the foot of Greg Stewart. Can he get
I
a shot
think
away?
I would say it's fairly deserved, Callum.
It goes out, all the way out here
Newton
to
Stewart here now.
Jacob Long. Oh, he's pulled,
Ball.
referee.
He'll look to make amends for that.
Don't love to see that. And Robbie Stewart here on the left hand side.
And they go long,
Back to
high and
John
long, and
Guthrie.
it looks like it could fall.
inside.
Robbie Stewart does well to get ahead to it. Oh, John Guthrie's gone down in a heap.
The feet of Greg Stewart.
It looks like he maybe landed on his neck or his head there. It's
Thompson takes the touch.
a sore one for sure. No intent either, it's just one of those ones he's
over, it's bouncing.
enthusiastically jumped to get his head to the ball, and the Newton Stewart
Down the
players
side of the goal.
just got his body caught underneath.
Happy to take it in.
want to go down easily, so
It's a fair bit of writhing about though, he's obviously not in a good way. I hope he's alright.
But I think Callum
and then after that, a bit of a wasted shot.
particularly went Lewis
bar, but
Thompson to get him a score sheet.
Fraser, good time to get that goal from Cammy Bredner, and I think we were just what we were saying before having an attempt
Yeah.
at targets. You never know what can happen if you do get a
Yeah,
goal with, and the goalkeeper will be pretty disappointed with that.
he
one.
will. Yeah, he will be.
Strides
Away
into
and
the centre
underneath him
circle.
into the goal, but
Just
still put an effort on target. That's what it's
It'll
about.
go down as
testing the
another
goalkeeper, and mistakes can happen.
Yeah, very
Yeah, exactly. We did say that. We wanted to see Cammy Bredner. We knew he's got the ability.
He is everywhere.
It's non-stop.
And exactly, we hadn't really seen the goalkeeper tested too much so far, so that was an opportunity to test the goalkeeper. Tested him. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't quite up to it. I think it was possibly unfair to lay all blame on the goalkeeper. There was no defenders back anticipating that. He'd done enough to keep the ball out the net initially. If a player had come back and hooked it clear, then we'd have been saying it was a good save. On that occasion, there was no defender there, and the ball did just end up rolling in. So,
Give you a choice of all in match 2 for this
yeah.
one. You won't complain too much. It's the Braves have the lead here.
And Cammy won't complain either. It'll go down as his goal. Shot was on target.
I've loved it. He has been everywhere.
Cammy Bredner takes the touch now. He's feeling it. He's warm.
We're getting, yeah, look, the cameraman's in agreement with
The
that.
ball's just
He knows
taken
all
away
that,
from the
guys.
feet of Cammy Bredner. It goes long over the top to
But yeah,
Cammy Bredner, and it's a mix-up at the back. And Ross McNeil gets the shot away, and then boom! Christian Gekka. What a goal!
Just like that, it's a second for the Braves. Christian Gekka following up on the spot. Even first half, the Braves have got their second goal here.
They have I think again a defensive mix up at the back there, and Ross McNeil got his laces through the ball, and the goalkeeper was there to block it, but it came back out. Christian Getka there had an open goal, confident finish into the bottom corner. And the Braves will likely go in at the break 2-0, although still time for either team to get another goal, but fantastic from the Braves. Cammy Bredner up there causing problems, leading to it. Second goal of the day for the Braves.
That's a scary place.
Scott Cusick he is on the move. He is not giving Newton Stewart a second. Fantastic pressing.
He just
goes back to the goalkeeper, then goes high and long. Greg Stewart's been everywhere. Real tussle there with the striker.
There's plenty of great
Ever so slightly soft, but Greg Stewart did have his arms up.
Justin Getka as well, getting his goal and energetic performance as ever.
And Newton Stewart now, they'll have another chance to put the ball into the box again, though, John Guthrie. And he's eager to get on the score sheet here.
Back again next season.
Yeah, another shot on target for Newton Stewart, but again, another team effort. Was never going to cause Bernie White too many issues, but Robbie Stewart now looks for that diagonal Taden clock. We've seen it quite a few times in this match now. Jack Brown hooks it out for a throw-in.
Fraser, obviously, no more Braves actions come for a little while, but it's been an enjoyable season, certainly a chance for the same team to grow and looking ahead to the future and to come.
Oh, fantastic season, yeah. The run goes high and long.
Really well throughout the season.
Newton Stewart now will come with the ball. Teams at the top end of on the halfway line into midfield. John Guthrie just leaves one on left back. Three waves play on.
Positives to take as Lewis Thompson hits the byline here.
Robbie Stewart will just see that ball out there for a throw in.
Time for
In the left back position, and that's the half-time whistle, Callum. Good finish to the first half for the Braves.
I think that's putting it tamely there. Fantastic.
Are you an American footballer looking for the next step in your career? My name's Chris Young and I'm the owner of the EduSport Academy here in Glasgow, Scotland. EduSport Academy is a private football academy that combines sport, education and travel, and we would like to offer the opportunity to young American footballers to come here to Scotland, continue to develop and have a fantastic opportunity abroad. The EduSport Academy has a partnership with the Cruyff Institute, which is an online university based in Barcelona. The academy lasts for one academic year. It's coached by professional coaches, UEFA A and UEFA Pro coaches. We often play games against Rangers and Celtic, reserves and under 18s. Once they arrive in the academy, they'll be treated like professionals who have training every day like a pro club, and there'll be a real opportunity to be part of the pathway here. We have 3 different teams within EduSport Academy, including the Caledonian Braves, which is the semi-professional football club which plays in the lower league, which is the equivalent of Division 5. We often play games against professional football clubs. It's very important anyone who comes here, they come for the project beyond football, they come for the cultural experience and they also come for the education, and they do not come only to be a professional footballer. We offer opportunities for development, whether it's sporting, academic and above all personal. The student athlete has to come with the right frame of mind. They have to work, they have to give it their all, and it's like we say here in Scotland, you only get out what you put in. So anyone who has the appetite to travel, to discover a new country, who loves their sport, who wants to improve and who wants to discover our fantastic country Scotland, then our arms are wide open and we're waiting for you.
I'm an American playing pro soccer here in Scotland, and I'm going to tell you about an opportunity of how you can chase your dreams too. The club I play for is Caledonian Braves, and they have an academy called EduSport. EduSport is a football academy for gap year students, so if you just finished up at high school or college, it could be for you. The academy gives you the opportunity to live in Scotland for a year, train with professional coaches, and continue your education. And if you're good enough, there might be a pathway to our first team.
Chris Young, I'm the owner of EduSport Academy. I'm very proud of everything we've achieved here at EduSport Academy in the last 10 years. Particularly, I'm very proud of the coaching staff we have here at the Academy. We have some of the best coaches here in Scotland who are very, very invested in the development of young student athletes. Particularly proud that we can provide a pathway to our young footballers through Caledonian Braves, also offering them opportunities to play with the under-23s in the South of Scotland League and the Development League under-20s. Very pleased also to offer opportunities to our basketball players who can play in the National Scottish League 2 and offer them opportunities to train with Glasgow Rocks, the professional club here in Scotland. And we continue to develop and maintain good relationships with local rugby clubs where our young players from France can come over and develop their talent in clubs here in Scotland. I'm also particularly pleased and very proud that this year we were able to open up an academy in Malta. That's something that we worked very, very hard to achieve, and I'm very, very excited for the future of that academy also in Malta. I think it's also excellent that we have a good relationship with the Johan Cruyff Institute in Barcelona, where our students can continue to develop through sports management courses, and we're really excited to develop and continue to recruit into next year. For me, I'm a proud Scotsman. I've lived in France for the last 17 years, and it's great for me to welcome young student athletes from France and from abroad into Scotland to show them the best that Glasgow and Scotland has to offer in terms of education and sport. Yeah, so the most important thing for me, for anyone coming to the Edgesport Academy or anyone who's interested, is that they have to be honest with themselves. They really have to understand why they want to join the academy. They have to work hard, they have to come with a good attitude, a good mindset, understanding that it's not always going to be easy, there's going to be difficult times and challenges, and it's how we react to those challenges and difficult times that will determine the success of the project. It's really pleasing for me just to work with young people who are motivated, who love their sport, who want to get better. That essentially is the mantra here at the Academy, is self-improvement, development, and always trying to strive to be better. That's something we look for in individuals, whether it be the students, whether it be the coaches, or whether it be myself as the director, always trying to improve, always trying to get better. It's often said, it's been said before, that everything's about people, and for me that's very true, and I think the Academy, the success that we've had at the Academy is largely attributed to the fact that we're in Glasgow, which is a really dynamic young city, but also because of the quality, not only the quality of our coaches, but the type of coaches that we hire and that work with the Academy, who are very, very invested in the development of young people, not just as athletes but as people, and that is very, very important. And of course they've had the experience abroad in Glasgow, which will stand them in good stead for their future careers, whether it's in sport or out with sport.
So my name's Ricky Waddle, I'm the head coach of Caledonian Braves. Caledonian Braves is the first team that plays in the Scottish Lowland League, the tier 5 of Scottish football. I also work in Edgesport Academy programme. I'm one of the coaches. Obviously what I'm interested in the main is their development as young football players. They have an experience where they come over and play with the 20s or 23s. The boys train full time every day. And it offers the boys a real good opportunity and a pathway and a progression pathway to try and progress into the Caledonian Braves first team. Edgesport Academy is essentially about development and education development on the social and the cultural aspects of living abroad, but certainly our English language is something that I've seen improve, and that helps the bigger picture of development on the park and off the park. We see players showing a good attitude and a positive attitude all through their time at Edgesport Academy, and if they do that, the opportunity is there for them.
Ross McNeil plays it into the feet of Scott Cusick. Nice 1-2 from the two attacking players. Breaks Robbie Stewart round the corner to Scott Cusick. Now he breaks down the left hand side. Takes the Dutch inside. No way was that.
I do not think that was out, personally.
Yeah, we've got a throw in here to Newton Stewart. I don't think that went out, but again, my angle's not fantastic from this position. So I could be wrong, but Cammy Brenner here takes the touch and he drives into the box, gets the ball across. Oh, and nearly landed at the feet of Aidan Clockerty, but it didn't quite, and Newton Stewart cleared, but Scott Cusick now clips the ball over the top here, falls to Aidan Clougherty, and he scores! For the third goal. The referee could potentially be, I know the goal is given. Fantastic strike from Aidan Clougherty. I just hope that here the Newton Stewart defender is all right. He's down holding his face. He's taking a bit of an injury. There's a bit of confusion here, a bit of silence is falling over the Galabank Stadium. The referee's got his cards in his hand. No, I think the goal is given. Jack, can you confirm? Sorry.
I think it's given.
I think, yeah, no, goal is given. Yeah, the Braves are lining up here for a retake. Newton Stewart are arguing the case that there was a foul on the defender, but I don't think so. He's now up and he's away. I don't think there's any issues there. So great start to the second half from the Braves. Aidan Clougherty on the score sheet. Nice ball. Clip cross into the box. Oh, there's a yellow card actually for Newton Stewart centre half. I'm not sure whether that was for a foul or for dissent. Anyway, Scott Cusick from the edge of the box clipped the ball over and around the penalty spot. The ball then broke to the foot of Aidan Clougherty, who put his laces through it and drove low and hard into the net. And we're now 3-0 up, the Braves, against Newton Stewart here.
What a goal,
Fantastic goal, yeah. Welcome back, Callum. I'm just settling back in here. And Robbie Stewart pounces, gets the ball across, clips the ball over the top, onto the head of Ross McNeil, who might have got to that if he was 6'2". He was offside anyway.
Well, the bad news is I wasn't here to commentate on that goal. The good news is you'll see me behind the goal in the highlight package doing a little dance. So,
is that good news?
Probably not. Not for me, no. Or my family.
Or any viewers. No, I'm only joking, Callum. You're a fantastic dancer.
But what a finish there. A few complaints, I think, about, I don't know if you mentioned that already, a sort of potential head knock in the middle, but
yeah, no,
I was about 5 yards away from that. It's two players just jumping for the ball, certainly.
I'm glad you saw it. I sort of was distracted, fully focused on the ball, so the listeners weren't getting much clarity from me there as I was trying to work it out as it was playing out before me. But all I can confirm is it's Caledonian Braves 3, Newton Stewart 0. There's still a significant chunk of this final to go. Newton Stewart will be looking to get back into this. Caledonian Braves, however, they'll be looking to consolidate their 3-0 win, maybe even look for some more goals. I should say, no changes for the Caledonian Braves in this second half. Ricky Waddle happy to go with the 11 that opened up a 2-0 lead in the first half. It's paid dividends so far here in the second half as they've stretched the lead to 3-0. Scott Cusick, nice flick around the corner to, unfortunately, nobody. So Newton Stewart cleared. Daniel Martins gets his head to it, takes a little touch to himself. Confidently plays it across to Robbie Stewart. Scott Cusick on the half turn now, clips it over the top. Can he get it through to Cammy Brenner? And he does. Cammy Brenner. Oh!
I thought he'd bury that one there.
He did the goalkeeper with the eyes there. The goalkeeper went one way, the ball went the other.
See Roy Robertson, he's streaming on his phone from a live Facebook, right? From his account, can we do that? Football team. It's actually, it's better than what we're doing at the moment. So we as a club, can't stream the game live. We've got a supporter who can stream it from his phone. It looks absolutely terrible, man. It looks it's amateur, man. Honestly, it looks worse just having a phone. We tried it. Did we try it?
It's one thing done in the parks, but there's no quality to it at all. It just looks amateur. It's filming your phone. Yeah. It's
What's amateur scale? 1 minute before kick-off, and it doesn't work. It's about an hour and a half before the kick-off. That's what's amateur, man.
We'll do our best to get our quote later.
Sorry for that break in the
Commentary there.
Just waiting a new ball to come into play for a throw on the right hand side. Newton Stewart. Scott Cusack gets back in to win the ball and sends it in behind to Ross McNeil, and he's got into this ball. And that did not look offside to me there. I'm not sure your opinions, Fraser.
Again, I don't. It's a difficult call to make. I do feel for the linesman, but I don't know. There appears there's quite a few decisions now that Braves have been disappointed with, as regards to offsides. But Newton Stewart take the throw in field. The ball goes back to Bernie White and goals. Jack Brown back to Daniel Martins. Plays it inside to Christian Getka. Turns, picks his head up and plays it into Scott Cusack, always looking for the ball. Puts that clip ball over the top. I think there's just a little bit too much, maybe not. Cammy Bredner's pace gets to it. But Newton Stewart do well to shield the ball out for a throw in there. It's a nice intricate play from Newton Stewart as they'll clear the lines now. Christian Getka takes the ball down with the outside of his boot. Robbie Stewart, nice turn. Into Cammy Bredner, doesn't quite make it. Now Newton Stewart will look to go over the top here. Daniel Martins, as he's done all day though, gets his body between man and ball.
It was good to see the communication of those guys back there, isn't it?
Yeah, no, Daniel Martins, he's been comfortable today. I don't think at any point I felt like he's going to lose out. It's Aidan Clougherty here. Oh, fantastic defending. That is. Oh, it looks like he had a word to say to Aidan Clougherty there as he put the ball out for a throw, and that was fantastic defending from the left back.
Yeah, got back well there and certainly conviction in that challenge.
Aidan Clougherty certainly no slouch either. He was going at some speed, but that was good defending. The Braves though, we've got a throw in. Scott Cusack back to Jack Brown. Oh, lovely intricate play between the two there, and Jack Brown will clip it into the feet of Ross McNeil. Doesn't quite break to him, but it goes out for a corner.
Tell you what, it looks like the Braves could be adding to their lead in the second half, doesn't it, Fraser, the way they're attacking?
Yeah, no, they've got a bit of swagger about them now. That between Jack Brown and Scott Cusack wasn't a 1-2, that was a 1-2-3-4. Leading to a nice cross into the box, and Ross McNeil caused problems but wasn't able to get on the end of it, unfortunately.
After your 4-5-6, you got number 7 to take the corner hit. He's got plenty of targets in the middle.
In swinger. Oh, he's not beat the first man. That's disappointing from a player of his quality, but anyway, the Braves will go again.
I suppose it should be noticed Cammy Bredner's wearing number 11 today. Not as often number 7, but not today. Long ball up, just runs out of play. Ahead of Robbie Stewart.
It's nice to see the players are all wearing the numbers sort of for the positions that they're in. You don't see that too often these days.
I certainly had a few people asking our new owners coming into the club what numbers are each player, but we do go for the traditional 1 to 11 system here.
Cammy Bredner, of course, number 11, playing on the left hand side.
Number 11 today. That stands reasonable. I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo can wear number 7 on the left. And
yeah. He can do whatever he wants.
Daniel Martins gets his foot onto an interception, sends it up long. Defender awkward touch in midfield, and it's looping around now. Touch will come down, hits into Christian Getka, and Braves can keep the ball advancing up the right hand side. Now is Aidan Clougherty waiting for a bit of support. Aidan looks to find the overlap of Jack Brown. He's put a bit too much weight on that one though. Jack does his best. He's kept it in, he's done really well. Jack Brown in the butt, cuts it back, runs past everyone. They were lining up in the middle there, weren't they, Fraser, to get a touch onto that one. The opposition will break up the park now.
Yeah, I think you can see what they were all trying, but they ended up all sort of leaving it for their teammate, which
knocked the ball off Greg Stewart now for the corner kick, but on a quick counter attack there. But yeah, there's a cut back there, and there's numerous Braves players in the middle waiting to just get their foot through it.
Yeah, the first dummy was nice, the second dummy wasn't so nice.
I'm not sure the intention of either of them, unfortunately, though.
No, I think Ross McNeil meant the first one, maybe. Aidan Clougherty was
running on, and the corner comes across.
It was taken quickly, low.
Yeah, corner taken quickly. Heard that before. For a team in red. Christian Getka into Scott Cusack. It's just
evades him, and it goes out for a throw in here to the Braves.
So, talking of numbers, Callum, what number would you choose if you were to be given free rein?
For any team would this be? I like the number 14 growing up as an Arsenal fan.
I was about to say the same thing. So Thierry Henry being your
even Theo Walcott at a young age as well. I was a big fan as well, taking on that number.
Interesting.
I thought I'd be the natural successor as well.
Yeah, I also number 14 is the number I like.
Oh, really? Oh well, we better not play.
So
for the
you've
same team.
totally stolen my thunder there. Here as Newton Stewart break into the box and they get the ball across. Brilliant defended from Jack Brown.
Of course, that's my key reason for choosing the number 14. I've seen Fraser Godwin playing for University of Strathclyde.
Newton Stewart here with another corner. They're threatening here from the corners. Robbie Stewart does well to get. Oh, we've got an overhead kick.
Vicious there.
He lined up for it, but he sort of pulled out of it in the end.
One leg went up, not the other.
That was a handball referee.
Braves are going to break away here. Aidan Clottey, plenty of space on the right hand side. He's got Scott Cusick playing a run in the middle.
Oh, fantastic.
Cross. Scott Cusick.
Oh, he's gone
Skied
for
it over the bar.
Points. Wrong sport, Scott. That was a really good opportunity though. Aidan Clottey did fantastic down the right hand side. Scott Cusick did fantastic to get in the position.
He broke his back to get there in the middle, and it was a perfect ball, but couldn't keep it down. And I think you said wrong sport. I think you've almost referenced the wrong sports there. Number 3, the 3-point is sort of the further back you are. You're pretty close in there.
I was going
He's rifled
through
over
the sticks on a rugby pitch, but our American listeners might not be too familiar with that.
I think Americans know American footballers quite well.
I was meaning rugby.
Oh, sorry, yes. But I mean, if you reference American football, Scott Cusick could have a career as a good kicker, perhaps. That one there. But the referees are crossed habit a word with the opposition bench there. I think you called it in commentary, possibly a handball by Ross McNeil in the build up to that attack there.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have drawn attention to that, but it was a definite handball, and the referee let it slide for the Braves, which was nice.
I think our listeners could even see that one.
Yeah, Ross McNeil wasn't intentional, but he went in, it hit his elbow, and yeah, from a Newton Stewart point of view, I would have been quite disappointed if Scott Cusick had rattled the back of the net with that, but it wasn't to be. Oh my goodness, a free kick there.
I thought that hit the advertised behind.
No, that's just a fantastic speculative effort there from, I don't know how many yards, Callum, 35?
More than that.
At an angle.
It's the halfway line, and it's just obviously Bernie White was well off his goal, expecting that ball to be looping into the box. So if I thought from the halfway line he'd have a crack, and I thought that actually just hit the advertised board, and then I heard the woodwork crack, and that would have been a genius from there.
He caught everybody off guard. Even when the ball was sort of heading towards goal, I thought it was going wide, but hit the base of the post, and you will have heard the oohs and ahs from the crowd there.
That was just you.
We've got Scott Cusick's down there. He's getting a bit of treatment, which is not great to see.
Possibly, yeah. Simply broke his back making that run into the middle a few minutes ago, possibly.
He's down with embarrassment. That's terrible.
Thrown into the boxes, flicked on well by the opposition, but runs past everyone, and man, Robbie Stewart's there as ever at the back post to get it clear. Halfway line controlled in by the Crusaders here. And black and white kit, sort of resembling Newcastle United, sort of the red numbers on the back as well. So launch it up long.
Scott Cusick, it looks like he is down there. We've signalled for a change, so Newton Stewart here.
Collins is ready to come on, but Newton Stewart taking advantage of this man deficit, attacking down the left, trying to get across him. Aidan Clottey blocks at close range and keeps pressing himself, and that's all Aidan Clottey there.
I hope Scott Cusick's okay. It doesn't look too great. He stood up there and he was immediately hobbling.
We'll be seeing that change there. Scott Cusick's put in a good shift today. Still down on the side, getting some treatment. So
he's been good. He's been very good, and it's disappointing to see him go off because I love watching when he takes the ball in the half turn, and he's always looking to thread the pass through to the wingers or even Ross McNeil. So disappointing to see him go off. He deserved his goal there. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to guide the ball underneath the crossbar. But
well, I'd say there's a slight bit of good news out of that. At least it's the final game of the season, so we won't lose Scott Cusick. But Hopefully he hasn't got any extreme activities planned for his summer holidays next week. Could be ruled out of action now. He's got a bit of discomfort.
Yeah, he does. He's still lying prone on the deck there, so we wish him well. Hopefully he's okay. And Matty Collins is on immediately, gets the ball across into a similar position to Scott Cusick was in there with his chance, but unfortunately the defender's just back to clear. Here we have Jack Brown with a throw in deep into the Newton Stewart half onto the chest of Ross McNeil. Brilliant. Jack Brown takes it down nicely into the feet of Ross McNeil. Christian Getka spreads it. Robbie Stewart opens his body, picks his head up, plays the ball over the top onto Aidan Clockety's head. I think he had more time than he thought he did there. He possibly could have taken it on the chest and got a shot away, but Newton Stewart now take the short goal kick and then go long. A little bit too long. It goes out for a throw in. Jack Brown now with probably his 12th throw in of the game. That's a Christian Getka and immediately empties over the top to Ross McNeil, who's making a nuisance of himself here. Can he look to get a corner or no? Newton Stewart do well to get rid of the ball and it goes out for a throw in. Jack Brown again. We'll take this into John Guthrie. Oh, his pass is blocked and now Newton Stewart. Oh, fantastic from Greg Stewart. Does really well, takes it off the feet of the striker. His pass just goes out for a throw into Newton Stewart.
So for any of our newer listeners tuning in there, Greg Stewart, the player who is under contract for next season, came in the year as a central midfielder, and what a job he's done slotting into the back four position. Never really actually played before coming into the season, but the size of him, 6'3", would you say, or so? Greg stands at, and he's done such a good job in defence. As Robbie Stewart comes up the left-hand side now, and sends the ball into Ross McNeil, gets a toe onto it, and almost turned it onto the target. I think Ross McNeil meant that. He usually does.
We'll give him it. I'm unsure. I think he tried to take it in. The shot was fizzing, obviously, so it was difficult. I think he tried to take it into the back of the net myself. Yeah, we'll give him it. But yeah, Greg Stewart, I've said it many times in commentary before, fantastic play. And a stroke of genius putting him at centre back. I think he's a brilliant midfielder. He's good even when he plays up in attack, but I just think he offers so much in defence. He's so calm. Ball playing centre half. Exactly what you're looking for in a modern day centre back. So yeah, brilliant to see that he's signed on for next season, Callum.
Yeah, he said he's enjoyed playing the game in front of him, and he reads so well, and obviously he's got that experience playing midfield. He can move up there whenever we need him, but even when he's in the heart of defence, that ball playing ability can be seen, and really does start attacks from the back all the time.
Yeah, I think he's fantastic, and he just looks so calm on the ball at all times. You get Daniel Martins, who also looks really calm, but he's maybe not as technical, maybe not as much of a ball player as Greg Stewart. So to have Greg Stewart there to complement Daniel Martins, I think it's a great partnership, and yeah, brilliant to have him to sign on for next season.
Yeah, one of a number of players that have signed contracts or announced contracts for throughout the week. A few more to come next week as well, as Cammy Bredner drives up the left-hand side of the ball, all the way into the box. Cammy's done really well. And just put off by the defender a wee bit there and play for a goal kick.
Just too quick for himself there, but that's exactly what we love to see. Looks like he's gone for odd boots in the second half, Cammy Bredner. I'd love to know the thinking behind that. As you know, I enjoy a wee
pair of boots, yeah.
A good pair of boots.
Especially a golden pair of boots, I've heard from my scouts, yeah.
Yep. Not a golden player, unfortunately. Newton Stewart, they are happy to bounce it around the back. They're not one of these teams that just likes to go long first time.
Oh, you seem so. The position they've had in the league this season, finishing
lovely
up towards the top, that they'd be a team that like to play.
Into the striker there, nice touchdown. Lovely turn. And the left back now, first time cross into the box. As Christian Getka gets in the way of, Robbie Stewart does well to get up, and Cammy Bredner clears the lines.
But Newton Stewart will go again. Our centre back, number 5. Sort of digs out a long ball there. It's very wayward, and Bernie White will take that in confidently. So for anyone just tuning in now, it's 3-0 to the Braves. A nice goal from Aidan Clougherty at the start of the second half. Just opening up a little bit of ground between the two teams. It's been quite comfortable for the Braves since then. Newton Stewart have had a little bit of possession, knocked it about, but they've not really tested Bernie White as much as they would have liked to, as Daniel Martin goes long and over the top here onto the head of the Newton Stewart defender. Robbie Stewart in an advanced position comes inside and is clattered by his opposite number, who has paid the price with a yellow card here. So you probably picked that up on there.
Someone thought it could have been a bit more. Yeah. Wait for this free kick to be taken here. The Braves defenders will make their way up. Daniel Martins will be eyeing up a goal today, I'm sure, if he can. It's taken down the left-hand side. John Guthrie peels off, sends crossing for the middle. It's flicked on. Sent away now. Robbie Stewart picks it up, loops it back inside. Can't quite find Ross McNeil, and it's hacked away into the channel. Jack Brown's getting chased down here, and he's going to have to deal with it. Snowman drops the Newton attacker into the box. Jack Brown wins it back though. Dangerous moment there. And he can hack it clear now.
Lovely touch, Christian Gatka. That was coming down.
Almost a bit of action for us there, Fraser, but importantly, last-ditch defending there from Jack Brown, as that was a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I'm not sure he knew too much about it in the end, but he did well. He got his body in the way, and that's all you can ask for.
That's all you can do.
Exactly. Minor stroke of luck, but good defending nonetheless.
Well, you make your own luck. Get in the right position, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm certainly never in the right position when I play, so must be an issue. Robbie Stewart clips the ball into the box, looking for the run of Matty Collins inside. Second top goal scorer this season, Matthew Collins. Could get into double digits, 9 goals for the season, could make it 10 if he does get another one here. Cammy Brendan just one behind him now on 8 himself for the season as well. Stan Martins, the ball in the half defence, gives it into John Guthrie. Pops it out to Robbie Stewart on the left.
Oh, lovely.
Slips the ball into John Guthrie, he's a great run into the box. Sort of gets alive in the middle, but Stewart able to deal with that, and the opposition player spins, edge of the D. Charges up and switches it across the left-hand side. Jack Brown's back to defend again. Does well to get his head onto it. And as far as the Newton man, he does well to get away from Christian Gatka and charge up 20 yards from goal now. Christian takes him all the way though, running as much as he ever does. The ball's clipped up long into the box now. Daniel Martins gets something onto it, but still alive in the box. And the Newton player absolutely throws himself to the ground there.
Yeah, no, that was
never for a penalty, and the referee's not interested at all.
There were shouts for a penalty, but certainly not a penalty in that occasion.
Well, when someone flies down like that, you've at least got to, I guess, say there was a shout, but no doing there. Something I'd say, best wishes to Scott Kuzik as well. He was down getting treated for quite a while on the sidelines. I think he's back in the dugout now, but
yeah,
hopefully Scott is back fit sooner rather than later.
Cammy Brennan does well to flick on there to Ross McNeil. Now Robbie Stewart is away, marauding full-back. Plays it across, Ross McNeil back to goal. Out to Cammy Brennan, gets a shot from distance and it clips the bottom of the post. Aidan Clougherty.
Penalty kick. And the referee lets the game go on for a moment longer as the players clip there. It looked like a stone wall on the Braves player. Couldn't finish it off on the rebound, but that will mean it's a penalty for the Braves. And I wonder who's going to take this one, Fraser? Any guesses?
I think I might only need one. He's got the ball in his hands. Yeah, that was fantastic. Great chance from Cammy Brennan. Just hit the base of the post there. His shot maybe deserved more. And the ball came back out to Aidan Clougherty. Took a lovely flick inside that
Oh, is that a sending off?
It might well be. I think it is an early bath for the Newton Stewart goalkeeper.
Something he said to the referee there. And opposition have lost their goalkeeper. As it stands, Ross McNeil's got an open goal to fit this penalty into, so we've got to see what's going to happen here.
The question, yeah, no, they definitely, I think I saw the sub-goalkeeper at half-time, so they've got a sub-goalkeeper, he's putting his gloves on, probably wasn't expecting to be getting a run out in this cup final tonight. He could make himself a hero if he was to stop this Ross McNeil penalty. Spark a comeback for Newton Stewart.
Opposition goalkeeper is getting himself prepared, so at least it does look like they do have a substitute goalkeeper ready to go. No one's having to take the goalkeeper shot on.
Number 23, big number in sport as well, that.
Shout out to Michael Jordan, regular listener to the Brave streams, I'm sure. If he's looking for any new ownership opportunities.
Yeah. We're here. You know where to find us. He's doing some last minute sort of yoga by the looks of things. Ross McNeil, this is not ideal for Ross McNeil, but he's ice cold in these situations, so I'm sure it won't faze him too much, but definitely you don't want to be standing over the penalty spot for too long. But then I also wouldn't want to be coming cold off the bench to stop a Ross McNeil penalty, so not ideal for either party here.
Well, no, use this as an opportunity as well, this break and play. Also, we have a penalty coming up to give a shout out to our under-20 side who reached the cup final in dramatic fashion yesterday with one of the best penalty shootouts I've seen, certainly from their perspective. 5 from 5 from the spots. Andrew Gaffney, the final penalty. Might have been seen on social media into the top bins, and cup final to come for the young lads on Thursday as well, and hopefully they can follow suit for the work of the Braves in this opening 70 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. A few of them here tonight, enjoying taking in the action.
Yeah, like Leo McCartney, superb last night. Andrew Gaffney got on the park here for the Braves. Chance to get the 4th goal here against the substitute goalkeeper. Maybe Ross McNeil to stand up, hit the penalty right-footed. Ross McNeil hits it.
And he scores!
And never any doubt there.
No doubt at all. How many is that for the season, Callum?
I better get this right, as Ross has told me off a couple of times on social media, but that should be 27 for the season for Ross McNeil, and if he wasn't cemented as our top goal scorer already, he's just done that there.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's 4 for the evening for the Braves. Ross McNeil confidently makes it 4-0. 2 goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half. Lovely finish from Ross McNeil. First time tonight for him to get on the score sheet.
So you're just adding up the goal scorers in your head there?
Just making sure that.
Well, it is unusual to see the Braves score 4 and wait for Ross McNeil to get the last one of them, but great to see. And as soon as that penalty was given, you knew he was going to take it and he was going to be tucking it away. And I think it's safe to say the Braves have a couple of hands on this cup trophy now.
Yeah, Ross McNeil wanted in on the party. He's now fully arrived. Oh, Matty Collins 1-2 with. Is that on the way?
Is that Kane's base?
Yeah, we've had a change.
A lovely back heel from Kane though.
Lovely.
Yeah, I didn't quite see Keane enter the game, but in place of Aidan Clougherty there, possibly just after the goal.
Yeah, as a reward for winning the penalty, Ricky said off you get Aidan.
He's under arrest, I think. Yeah. Keane, another player signed for next season, really talented young attacker, and I'm not sure if that means Matty Collins is out on the wing or Keane's doing a shift on the right. I think Keane's straight through the middle now, isn't he? But anyway, gets a bit of a rare touch in the second half to loop it up to the halfway line, and the second ball dropped comfortably down. Greg Stewart touched it to Robbie Stewart.
Lovely from Robbie
Stewart. Matty Collins. Yeah, great game from Robbie again today, really showing that pedigree he's got.
He's carried his run into midfield there. He's not hanging about, he wants involved. Christian Getka, fantastic. With a lovely threaded pass through to Ross McNeil. Can he play the pass? He goes for the shot. Oh!
How's it not in?
At the inside of the post. How that's not gone in, I'm not sure. Great opportunity from Ross McNeil. He's shaking his head. He's not happy. He wanted another. Potentially the option there was to play it inside to one of the on-rushing midfielders, but not for him. He saw the goal. He wanted a second.
And he very nearly had it. Robbie Stewart, his touch is heavy, unlike him.
Well, you can certainly see why he took it on there. Almost squeezing it in.
He's already scored 1 goal in this cup final, he wanted another. Totally understand that.
Robbie Stewart still in midfield. Oh, you can see, well, maybe not, as he gives the ball away. Off that long ball from Barney White, and Newton Stewart coming up in the attack here. Move it out to the left-hand side, crossing opportunity now, sent into the box. Barney White comfortably comes and claims that. Throws it into the feet of Cammy Bredner on the left-hand side. A bit of space for Cammy now. He's got a couple of lads in the middle, but Cammy's going to take it round himself. Sends it into Ross McNeil in the box, who controls it in. Ross McNeil!
What a goal!
And it's another goal for the Braves. That is fantastic football from Cammy Bredner to find Ross McNeil, who quickly gets his 2nd goal and the 5th for the Braves. Fraser, what a move.
I don't know if you heard me there, I sort of let out a sort of gasp of disappointment when Cammy Bredner crossed it. I wanted to see him run it as defender, but he knew what he was doing. What a pass that was, right over the defender onto the foot of Ross McNeil in 1 touch, 1 finish. Bosh.
And what you love to hear as well, after your bosh, I love to hear that as well. What you love to hear straight after as well, teammates down the other end of the park giving the praise to Barney White. He was quick to dish that ball out to Cammy Bredner. I think that pass to an assist there for, in many ways, for Barney White. It was really clever to find Cammy in that space. Assist the assist, and yeah, good to see his teammates give him credit for that one there. And Ross McNeil never in doubt when he gets in those positions. Great touch, great finish.
So how many goals was that for the season?
28 now. 28. 53 now in the past 2 seasons.
It's not bad.
It's just not bad at all. That's more goals than I've scored in my life, including my back garden, you know.
Daniel Martins. Oh, lovely Christian header to Christian Getka, now into John Guthrie.
Oh, that is fantastic from Ross McNeil. What a dummy that is. Matty Collins throws his foot over the ball and slots it into the bottom corner. That is silky football. I cannot wait to see that in the replay, Callum. Ross McNeil playing with a swagger. I don't think he won't get the assist for that. There was no touch involved, but that was all Ross McNeil. Fantastic.
That is, yeah, a superb finish in the middle there, wasn't it?
That is gorgeous. That is sort of Barcelona-esque there. Ball in from, was it John Guthrie?
I'm not sure. I was putting my live updates out there at the time, actually. So
yeah, Ross McNeil just nonchalantly walked over the ball as if he wasn't paying attention, and Matty Collins was through 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Nice. You should definitely, all the goals have been good, but watch the highlights so you can see the 6th goal from Matty Collins. That was a beautiful finish as well. Matty Collins just rolled his foot over the ball, equally as nonchalant as Ross McNeil was in stepping over it.
So was there a little sort of ball roll on his way in there just before getting the strike off, and cool as you like.
Foot, roll over the top, slotted it down past the goalkeeper. Beautiful to watch. That's 6 now for the Braves.
And I'll give credit to Matty Collins. We've been obviously saying how many goals Ross McNeil's on. That's a 10th goal of the season for Matty Collins, into double figures, and he's actually been on absolute fire in the cup competitions this season with his goal scoring, and we'll see a triple change here for the Braves. Ricky Waddle giving a few of his other players a chance to come off the bench for this final 10 minutes here. It'll be Christian Getka, Cammy Bredner and Ross McNeil. No hat-trick for Ross McNeil. I'm sure he'll be slightly disappointed to be coming on.
They dummied that there. He could have taken it in and had a shot himself, but...
And they're going to be replaced by, I imagine, Josh Gemmell, Lewis Thompson, and I think that's Jacob Long making his way into central midfield.
There was also a triple change for Newton Stewart as well, so...
I won't run through all of them, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah, a lot of fresh faces on the park now. Hopefully we'll see the same intensity from the Braves.
I'd love to see now would be a first Braves score for Lewis Thompson, because he came so close this season. I think he's hit the woodwork 4 or 5 times and provided a number of assists. I think he's been worthy of a goal. So let's see if he can get that up on that left-hand side. Of course, with the Braves, with that man advantage now, they really are starting to strut the stuff.
Yeah, they're playing with a real swagger now. It was a difficult period in the first half. Newton Stewart certainly made it a game, but now in the second half, the Braves are flexing their muscles, playing some nice football, scoring some nice goals. That's all you can ask for it. a nice Friday summer's evening.
Right up the line. Sent in. John Guthrie down for Robbie Stewart. Clips a long ball over the top towards Lewis Thompson. The left hand side. Waiting for a bit of support here, Lewis, and he's done well to find Keane Spears in the middle. Back to Robbie Stewart, one of those central areas again. Lovely dummy from Thompson. John Guthrie in the box now. Defender gets back for a corner. There's been some delightful dummies in this game, hasn't there?
There has been some delightful dummies. I think John Guthrie maybe wasn't expecting that one. His touch was just a little bit too much inside, and that allowed Newton Stewart full back to get across and knock the ball out for a corner. But lovely from Lewis Thompson, just really nice, composed. Sometimes all you have to do is not touch the ball at all. In swinger. Lewis Thompson edges the box, pulls the trigger, and now falls to Josh Gemmell. He wanted in on the action. He wasn't able to get in on it. Unfortunately, he's just flashed out wide of the post.
Well, things first opened up for Lewis Thompson, getting onto his right foot there, looping it towards the top right corner. I thought that could be the moment, deflects and falls perfectly into the path of his good buddy Josh Gemmell in the middle. And close range, you would have thought he'd bury that, but unfortunately there for Josh. Long ball up now, drops to Jacob Long. Recent substitute playing in the centre of midfield, first half there. And Lewis Thompson now send the long ball into the box. See what he was trying to do there, trying to find Matty Collins on the right hand side.
There's a lot of movement on that ball. It was almost like a knuckle ball from Lewis Thompson. Almost fell to Matty Collins, but just a little bit much on it. The young fan that was playing ball boy there is just making the goalkeeper work for that. Yeah, good to see Josh Gemmell though. He made a big difference when he came on against Cowdenbeath in the final game of the season, and I'd be disappointed not to start this final, but you can't argue with.
I'd say he's disappointed. I'm sure he understands how things are of Ross McNeill's form, of course, but difficult role for a young player coming into the club. As we've seen a lot of young guys come in and just had some senior players, especially like Ross McNeill in front of him, and in that position, Ross is never going to give up that shot. Josh stays patient, and when he's got the chance, at times he's done really well. And as you say, that comeback against Caledonian was really sparked by his goal and play in the build up to the winner as well.
Yeah, he's dropped right into midfield. He's eager to get the ball. Lewis Thompson, a little bit too nonchalant that time. Just touches the ball out. Newton Stewart throw in. They've not let the intensity drop though, the Braves they want more.
And there's plenty of young players on this pitch would love to get a goal in the cup final. I think looking through, John Guthrie is the elder statesman at 24 years old, I think.
That's a scary thought.
John Guthrie drives inside. Jacob Long now. Nice little touch away from his man, and you can find Robbie Stewart on the left.
Robbie Stewart with a lovely pass. Keane Spears was not far off. Getting on the end of that, that was from this angle, a really nice cross in from Robbie Stewart, but just put a little bit too much on it. Newton Stewart now will run at the defence, and they do well to get. Great Stewart uses long legs to halt that attack. Now Matty Collins on the right hand side, lovely feet to come inside. Gives a nice pass out to Lewis Thompson. That's beautiful to watch. Lewis Thompson now defended to get across, but the defender recovered well and puts out for a corner. We'll see short long corner here. Jacob Long, Lewis Thompson short to Robbie Stewart, onto the foot of Greg Stewart. Can he get a shot away? He can. But it goes out, all the way out here to Jacob Long. He's pulled, referee. Yep. Don't love to see that. And Robbie Stewart here on the left hand side. Back to John Guthrie, takes the touch, goes inside, clips it beautifully in. Thought that was falling the feet of Greg Stewart, but not quite. Daniel Martin's now to Lewis Thompson. Takes the touch. Plays a pass across. It's just blocked though, but it's bouncing. It's awkward for Newton Stewart. It's Thompson from distance. Down the throat of the goalkeeper.
That was his moment.
Take it in.
Comfortable save there though.
We're not biased here in the commentary booth, but I think Callum is particularly wanting Lewis Thompson to get on the score sheet.
I want them all to get on the score equally.
But Lewis Thompson maybe slightly more.
Oh, he's a nice lad. He's earned the goal this season with his play.
John Guthrie here drives into the centre circle, picks his head up. Josh Gemmell, that'll go down as another dummy.
Oh, that was an unintentional dummy
Yeah,
this time.
very unintentional dummy. John Guthrie, he is everywhere.
Non-stop, John Guthrie.
It's non-stop.
Absolutely sensational. And he clips the ball into Josh Gemmell.
That's another
inside the
goal.
box. But his pressing and running, he's really set the stands today, John Guthrie, I think, for his teammates.
Yeah, he has.
Captain's performance that you want to see in the cup final. And absolutely trademark as the Braves keep a hold of the ball. Sent back to the halfway line. These Newton Stewart defenders defending what they've got left in their legs at this stage of the game. Don't envy them out there, the 10 men. As Keane Spears slips the ball towards Thompson on the left. I'll play for a throw in, but Fraser, a number of strong performances today, you have to say, right throughout this Braves team. And I don't know who you'd give your choice of man of the match to for this one.
It's a good question. John Guthrie's just, I've loved it. He has
Really
been
good.
everywhere.
Cammy
Maybe
Brenner
fell
down
out
the
there.
left has been
Cammy Brenner,
dangerous.
Yeah, we're getting, look, the cameraman's in agreement with that one.
He knows ball, that guy. So.
He does know. But yeah, I feel that I've been Robbie Stewart actually as well. I think he's been really composed in defence.
It's Daniel Martins who catches up there, superb defender now. And Braves do get the ball. Things opening up a little bit for Matty Collins in the middle of the park.
I'm going to firmly sit on the fence with this one, if that's okay.
It's not your choice at the end of the day, thankfully. Cole Stars will come with his official man of the match as Lewis Thompson picks up the ball, left-hand side of the box. He'll retreat back to Robbie Stewart. And he gives it to John Guthrie. Options in the middle, one of them is Keane Spears. Nick away from his man, edge of the D looking to work a shot, and he's found Jack Brown overlapping on the right-hand side. Down by the corner flag, Jack Brown can send across into the middle, deflects, I think. And that'll play for what will be... I didn't take a nick actually, straight out play for a goal kick. It was more a nick I thought I heard than I saw, but...
And who do you think Cole will pick then? Get inside the assistant managers or the
mind of
coaches,
Cole Stars, that's a scary place to be. Possibly, I think possibly Cammy, possibly John, yeah. I think John, I'd say.
Yeah, he just quietly goes about his business, but he just sets the tempo. He has been everywhere.
I mean, and Ross McNeil as well to provide the quality in the second half too, but
True.
there's plenty of great performances all round, and I wouldn't knock any choice he goes for after this. Christian Getka as well, getting his goal and energetic performance as ever. A couple of handballs.
There he is again, though, John Guthrie, and he's not stopped at all.
Yeah, our longest serving player, and he'll be back again next season. Real talent, as is this man, Keane Spears, who's cutting inside onto his right foot, clips inside. Looks the rush of Josh Gemmell, couldn't quite reach onto it. I think the flag would have been raised for offside anyway on Josh. Out of play. So Fraser, obviously, no more Braves actions to come for a little while, but it's been an enjoyable season, certainly. Chance for this young team to grow and looking ahead to the future. Plans to come.
Oh, fantastic season, yeah. They've played really well throughout the season. They've competed with the teams at the top end of the table. They've had some disappointing results along the way, but definitely a lot of positives to take as Lewis Thompson hits the byline here, wins a corner kick as their time for it. Another opportunity for the Braves. Matty Collins is across here.
Yeah, and to finish this up with a cup final win is the perfect way to finish the season off as well, and fully earned after what's been a big year for the club, both on and off the park as well. Plenty to be optimistic about, and plenty more wins to come, I hope. As Daniel Martins gets his head at the back post, and keeper holds onto it just before Josh Gemmell can hook his foot around. Holds onto that one safely. Keeper sends it up long now. Jack Brown back.
They're back.
Flags up for offside there.
You see that? Daniel Martins, Greg Stewart, they were right up there and amongst it. and the ball broke, and they were back in defence equally as quick. It just shows you the desire of this team, even when 6-0 up. Lewis Thompson, some nice footwork. Just back to goal, puts it into John Guthrie, lovely, into the feet of Jacob Long. Jacob Long, from distance, pulls the trigger, and the ball just lands in the arms of the substitute goalkeeper for Newton Stewart.
Long ball sent up. Greg Stewart does well with his head. Lewis Thompson on the loose ball.
Oh, wayward pass from Lewis Thompson into the Newton Stewart striker. He gets the ball back, does well. John Guthrie now on the turn. Pursued by the defender, or the striker, should I say. Braves now will break. Jack Brown down the right hand side. First time ball across. Josh Campbell throws himself at that. The defender gets his foot to it, and is it a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner. The linesman's pointing at the corner flag. Ball comes across here. Oh, Daniel Martin's nearly got his head to it. Robbie Stewart plays it back to Keens. Here's ball across onto. Can he get away? Josh Campbell scores a goal. And he's away. This is an interesting celebration here from Josh Campbell on the score sheet, like a good striker. And that makes it 7 to the Braves. Couldn't quite make out what was going on over there at the back post. It sort of, I think it landed on the thigh of Jacob Long, and then eventually broke to Josh Gemmell, who is not missing from there. Do I actually know where he is? Oh, there he is. Finishing with a flourish here, the Braves.
Yeah, I think Josh has been keen to get his goal since coming on. Left it to the last minute, but 7th heaven for the Braves.
7th heaven, yeah. Not quite sure exactly how long is left, but there can't be long now. Oh no, Josh Gemmell. The adrenaline coursing through his veins. Absolutely no need for him to go and block that there, but he does, and it's fantastic to see. That's a desire this team has in abundance, even at 7-0 up. They're not giving an inch to this Newton Stewart team.
So I'll be keen for the full-time whistle to come here in this cup final, which it does. And the Braves lift the Southern Counties Cup final with a 7-0 win here at Caledonian Stadium. Fraser, what a result tonight for the Braves.
Brilliant.
Way to do it in style.
They have certainly done it in style. First half was entertaining. It was an interesting match. It was tight up until maybe 40 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. And then once the first goal went in, the floodgates opened. And then in the second half, same again. Helped by a sending off to the Newton Stewart goalkeeper midway through the second half.
Yeah, so great way to end the season off for the Braves, and we'll have some post-match reaction to follow, of course. And today, of course, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to Twitter Spaces. We're really keen to get our live stream out for this one today, and of course, just due to some technical issues out of our hand, we couldn't do that. But we'll have a full game up with audio commentary as well as highlights to come soon. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone for tuning in today. And Fraser, thanks for coming along today. Hope you enjoyed that game.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, lovely evening here at the Caledonian Stadium, and